This is the wedding. My husband's sister's wedding in Kotzman. This is 1934. I was here 11 years old. My husband is in that picture too. Here he is in back of me with the hat. I knew him, but he was pestering me and I was running away. I knew him because it's like not real, like machtunim, like this one. Yes, I knew him. Came out a law that the Jews that were previously Romanian citizens can go deeper into Romania, because those years we had no chance to escape the Ukraine. Romania became the Ukraine. His uncle found out that I returned with my mother and he knew where he was, so he let him know, said if you are interested, they are in a city called Sibiu. So one day I am getting a letter that he's very happy that I'm alive, I'm survived, and pretty soon we'll see each other. I said to my mother, sure, we'll see each other. But poor and a few, and he's going to be thrilled. And here he was already in Vienna, and he was well dressed, and he was going out, and so one day, as I'm sitting and eating something, we stayed in a school, in a classroom. I hear somebody at the door is asking for my maiden name. He came in 1947. I was almost 24. When I turned around and I looked, I saw him there. And then it hit me like something from home came back, like part of home. And he came over and said hello and kissed Mama. And Mama was sick. She had sciatic attack that time. And he rented an apartment and took us out from the school, put us in an apartment. And he says to me, we are getting married Tuesday. I said to my mother, what's wrong with him? He's not asking me, he's telling me. So Mama said, Mama was worried that I'm going to remain an old maid. So I said to him, I really appreciate that you want to marry me, but I'm not going to leave my mother. That's all we are, Mom and me. I cannot leave her. And so this is when he said to me, your mother is my mother. So then Mama felt a little better. We went to Bucharest, we got married, and I left with him. This is when he came from Vienna to Sibiu to marry me, and asked me to marry him. So I don't know how it comes that I still have this coat. I know that
you still have that coat?
I still have the coat from home, the very nice black coat with a nice fur color, and I had something like a little. Oh, I touched it. I don't know. Mama got me boots, and I had like a crocheted hat. He came very well dressed from Vienna. This is our wedding picture. This is our wedding picture.
That was in Bucharest?
Yes. February 11, 1947. This was taken actually in Romania, not in Vienna.
So I definitely remember when I was little, Grandma and Grandpa would always take me for a ride in my limousine, which was actually a shopping cart. And we would go on walks, and they would take me to the farmer's market before the Grove was there. And I think they would ask me math questions, if I remember right.
What kind of math questions?
I don't know, at that age probably multiplication and stuff like that. But they would always joke about my limousine, and I was always excited because I got to ride in the cart, which was very exciting, very cool at that age.
One of my favorite memories is when I was 7, Grandma and me and my mom and Judy took a girls trip to New York, and we went just all us girls, and we all stayed in one big hotel room, and we all slept in one bed, and we just had a blast. I'll never forget that trip. I wanted to show this picture. This was all 4 of the grandparents outside in our backyard at Foothill one year. We used to have birthday parties every year where we'd all just get together and have a great time, and sometimes we'd have pool parties, and even the grandparents went swimming. It was a lot of fun. Grandma got me while I was in med school. It's been on my desk ever since. And right here you can see she wrote the little card. It says, "To Karen from," guess who? It was Grandma. And whenever I got sad or lonely, I would just push it and
I love you.
remember that Grandma loved me and I never felt sad.
And then later on, I remember, I think it was around 2000 that Grandma became a Laker fan, which was a fun experience for everyone because she sort of understood, but didn't quite get all the lingo, and so the Lakers won the championship that year. We were all very excited. She was excited that they won the championship, and about 3 months later, my mom tells her the season's starting again. And she said, "What do you mean? They won the championship." And my mom says, No, they have to do it again. They do it again? She was very upset about it.
When I was growing up, I remember that my mother was working all the time, and I really didn't get to see her much at all. I remember that on Sunday mornings, the store was closed on Sundays, and on Sunday mornings, she would get to spend time in the kitchen and make breakfast. She would make French toast every Sunday and percolate coffee with the old percolator, like on the old Maxwell House commercials. I don't really remember eating breakfast with her, but I remember being in the kitchen and watching her make breakfast, and that was probably between the time I was 5 to maybe 10 years old. The only other time I really remember spending time with her was one day my mother and my grandmother didn't go into work to the store, and they kept me home from school, so I knew it was a really eventful day. We got on the bus and we went to the Bronx County Courthouse, and we got sworn in as citizens. The law had changed when I was about 9 years old, and children of naturalized citizens had to become citizens on their own. So my mother and my grandmother and I went together. I honestly don't know if my dad went too, but I remember clearly the two of them being with me, and what a great day I thought it was because they were home from the store. So I'm really glad to have this time now to be able to spend with her and to learn what a wonderful person she is and how important she is to me in my life.
Now, when I see this picture, a lot of stuff comes to mind. First of all, Katie wants to say hi.
On Saturdays after shul, we used to go to lunch at a place called Massimo. And for a short time, there was a very officious host there who was European. I think he was Portuguese. And he had previously worked on cruise ships. And for some reason, not for some reason, because most people do, he took a liking to Mommy. And he used to bother her all the time. And she really disliked it. So one Saturday, he came in, he crouched down next to her, and he said, "How's my girlfriend today?" And she looked up at him and said, "I don't know about your girlfriend, but I'm fine." He was speechless. You remember that? That was so funny. How cool is that story?
But every time after we went to the eye doctor, we would go for a little treat in a coffee house. You'd walk down. There were all these brick buildings lined up on these avenues in New York, and we'd go down a few stairs, and there would be a lovely, kind of dark, very romantic, mysterious coffee house where my mom would have a cup of coffee, and I would have probably a soda, and we would split a piece of cream schnitte, or sacher torte, or dobosh torte, and beautiful memories, very, very special. Didn't happen too often.
Every Friday night we have Shabbat dinner, and sometimes we watch the Laker game, and we always have a great dinner that Annie cooks, and we always have a good time. And then when it comes to going home, of course, who's going to take Mommy home but me? That's my job. So Mommy always says, "Oh, I feel so bad. You worked so hard the whole week and now you have to schlep me home." Then we get home, we go towards the steps, and on the steps there are 6 light bulbs, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Well, invariably, probably once a week, 1 light bulb is out. And then the routine is always the same. "Oh, it's okay, it's only 1 light bulb. I can still see, it's not a problem." But of course she wants me to change the light bulb. So I take the light bulb, I change it, I give her the bad one. And she always thanks me so much that I do so much for her. But honestly, she does more for me than I certainly do for her.
When I was little, because my mom was in the store 6 out of 7 days a week. Of course, you know there are 7 days in the week. Didn't have to say that. So 6 days in the week, my mom would turn to kiss me goodbye in the front hallway, and she would wear red lipstick in the 60s, no other makeup, always lipstick, and she would pick up my little hand, bend down. She seemed so tall to me then, little did I realize she was 5 foot tall, and she would plant a little kiss right here, and I would look at the imprint of her red lips and not want to wash my hands for the rest of the day. Of course, I always ended up forgetting at some point, but I would have her close by to me, and that's what kept her close by.
Happy birthday, Gerta. I'm honored to be here to celebrate your 90th birthday, and I very much enjoyed getting to know you so much better the last few years, and I've earned your trust and your ability to allow me to transport you from time to time with my wife, Gail, but on one occasion we did travel alone once, and I will cherish that night and the memories I have about our ride together for the rest of my life. And I thank you for those memories and for more to come.
Hi, Gerta. Hi, pal. How are you doing? Happy 90th birthday. I'd just like to say to everyone what a terrific woman Gerta is and how friendly and lovely. I met Gerta when she joined the bereavement group that I was leading, and she quickly became good friends with just about everyone in the group, including Julius, who, as I know, here today, but with other people too. And you know, when other of my clients would complain they can't make any new friends because they're too old, I would use Gerta, not naming her, as an example of someone who could make all these friends even though her husband had just passed away and she was also getting older. So that's one reason why so many people love her. And I do too. So again, happy birthday, Gerta.
I want to wish Gerta a wonderful, wonderful birthday. It's an honor and a privilege for me to have known Gerta since my 33-year-old son was a little 3-year-old in preschool with Daniel. She's welcomed me and has allowed me to call her mommy, and I think she has a wonderful heart. I just want to say that I love you, Gerta, and many, many more years. And Ad Meya ve'esrim.
Hi, Gerta. This is David, all the way from New York. Happy 90th birthday party. Hi, Annie. Hi, Judy. I'd love to be there, but I wish you many, many more birthdays, and you have great kids making you this 90th birthday party. Take care.
Tante Gerta, ich will reden mit dir ein bisschen auf Jiddisch, nicht alle dürfen verstehen. Ich will sagen, dass die kennst mich nicht nur von wenn ich bin geboren geworden, die kennst mich noch vor dem. Und die weißt alles auf mir. Und weißt, du mit Miriam, aber ich rede nicht mit ihrer Sache. Es sind Menschen, wo es mir redet, sie verstehen die gar nicht. Es sind Menschen, wo es mir redet, mit sie verstehen die. Und die hast das Talent, wo es mir redet nicht, und die verstehst du auch nicht. Darf ich nicht reden. Ich weiß, die weißt auf mir alles. Und wenn ich höre dich im Telefon, sehe ich deine Augen, wie sie glänzen, und dann klick ohne, und für mich ist genug.
Hi Gerta, viel Mazal Tov. Du hast gesehen meine schöne Familie.
Unsere
schöne Familie.
Ja.
Die Kinder, die Einiglich und alle. Und wir gehen jetzt sitzen zu Shabbat-Dinner. Und wir freuen dich mit dir zusammen zu 90 und wir wünschen dir das Beste. Und
Naches.
Viel Naches, viel gesund.
Ja.
Und
wir hoffen, Sie zu sehen. Oder hier oder dort.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Liebe Gerta, ich und meine Familie wünschen dir alles Beste zu deinem Geburtstag. Sei gesund und sollst haben viel Naches und Simches bei deinen Kindern und Enkelkinder. Shalom, Eritraot.
Happy birthday, Grandma Gerta.
Keep it going. I can edit the part out.
Mazal Tov, Gerta.
Ad Meya.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We wish you all the best, and we wish you that you have a wonderful 90th birthday, and we love you all.
Liebe und teure Gerta, ich wünsche dir zu deinem 90. Geburtstag alles Gute. Viel Nachricht von deinen Kindern und für dir. Und ich denke viel an dich. Wir sind weit, aber unsere Herzen sind nahe. Ich küsse dich vom ganzen Herzen.
Go ahead.
Happy birthday. I'm walking away.
רגע. כן.
מזל טוב גרטה, עד 120.
למה עד 120?
A lot of happiness, health.
עד 1050.
Enjoy whatever you do and whenever you go. And just all the good for you.
יאללה.
המון מזל טוב גרטה מכל המשפחה והמון
גם
המון
ממני.
אהבה.
המון
ולא יאומן שכבר הגיע 90. אנחנו מחכים ליום הולדת הבא. ביי מכולנו.
מזל טוב.
מזל טוב.
No, I can't.
Come on. Happy birthday, Grandma Berta. Hope you have many more.
I'm so proud of you and everything you've accomplished and everything you've done and the beautiful family you have, and all the people are here to celebrate with you, and all the people who couldn't be here to celebrate with you, and all the people who love you. And congratulations and many, many more, even though I know you're saying, no, not too many more. Many, many more, and we love you. Happy birthday.
She's a beautiful mommy. She's the link that we all have with the past generation, and this is really a wonderful time to spend with her on her birthday. Mommy, I wish you a happy birthday, and we should celebrate many, many more together, and I love you very much.
Well, I'm the lucky one here today for sure, because I got to spend time with Gerta in making this video. And I'm the lucky one who has a mother-in-law like Gerta, who brought Judy into my life. And I get to be here to wish Gerta a happy 90th birthday and thank her not only for Judy, but for all the mitzvot that she does for me and for the family every day. We love you, Gerta. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma Gerta. We love you.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
And many more. We love you.
So, Mommy, I wish you a beautiful 90th birthday. You mean so much to us. We cherish you. You were a rock to me when I needed it the most. After I started dialysis, and you were my support. You did not leave my side. When the burden was too much for me, you took it on your shoulders and carried it while I was simply surviving. And for that, I will never be able to express in words what you did for me in those years, what you did for me then, what you continue to do for all of us. You're a light in our family, and we love you, we cherish you deeply. Happy birthday, Mom.
Very happy and fortunate that I'm able to spend so much time now with my mother. We have lunch on Wednesdays, we go to shul on Saturdays, we have lunch after that. I talk to her every day. Happy 90th birthday, Mom. I love you.
If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. Couldn't even see the floor. Wouldn't have a clue. If not for you, if not for you, the night would see me wide awake. The day would surely have to break. I'd be sad and blue.